Watch out, I'm off in the bus. Ready to go for a tour.
Hi guys, this is Edinburgh. This is the bus that will take us for tour. So I'm taking you guys for a tour. Enjoy. Kiss, kiss.
Today, we do follow Scottish Government advice about the wearing of face masks. So if you have a face mask and you can wear one, we would appreciate if you can wear. If you can't wear a face mask, then obviously that's fine. And just to make it aware that all the stops in advance before we get there. And our tour today will take us onto Princes Street, the street in front of us. We're going to take about 30 minutes or so in the old town of Edinburgh before leaving the old town and heading down the hill. You can see it now over my shoulder. It's the hill covered in trees and with the two monuments on the top. And there's about 17 steps up to the top, so it's really fairly easy to get up to the top. And there's a path that goes all the way around the top, so it's a great place to see the city. This view on your right hand side, this is the back of the Royal Mile. These grey tenements there you can see, grey tenements and office buildings. Grey Edinburgh stone looking down onto a subterranean railway station here, that we call Waverley, named after one of Walter Scott's novels. So I think it's the only railway station on Norwell, of course. It's where the author J.K. Rowling finished the last few chapters of the last part.
Middle of the 18th and 19th centuries, just a spark.
Just the old town unfolds before your very eyes. Across to the extreme right, you'll see Edinburgh Castle, the Crown Spire of St Giles, the pointy spire of the Clontarf, the Great Dome in the distance is Edinburgh University. The pink and yellow tenements in the foreground is the back of the Royal Mile again. So you can see if you take a majestic tour. And still on the left you'll see the palace itself. And the old abbey sits next to it on the left hand side.
So that's the Scottish Parliament.
This is the Queen's Gallery. It's the exhibitions of paintings from the Queen's own collection in the Queen's Gallery. And on the right hand side is the Scottish Parliament with a big protest outside.
What's the
Scottish
protest
Parliament
about?
opened in 2004. And we'll talk more about the Parliament when we come back around again. You'll get another glimpse of the palace here on your left hand side, just as we come around the bench here.
That's where the Queen's...
And over these railings, that's where the Queen holds her garden parties. So normally she comes up in the summer, holds a garden party over here on your left.
Which brings us to Holyrood Park. This is a great park in the middle of Edinburgh. 650 acres, just over 1 square mile of parkland for you to walk around.
Witness the creation of the universe and the solar system in our dynamic Earth. And I'm very pleased to say it's now reopened again after a rather extended lockdown closure. So it's open on Saturdays and Sundays, so it's open today. And it's quite an exciting place. They've got a glacier down there underneath the building where you can touch and you can fly through a rainforest. It's a terrific place. Built on the site of an old brewery. There's about 29 breweries here at the end of the 19th century. And one by one they all closed down, sadly. And the last brewery to leave was the brewery that occupied this site, a brewery called Scottish and Newcastle Breweries, who left the site here to Edinburgh Council to build Dynamic Earth. And we built Dynamic Earth in the year 2000, so it was our contribution to the millennium. And we also built the Scottish Parliament in 2000, well, opened in 2004. The Scottish Parliament, which is directly ahead of it.
And he was a great architect. He won this.
Fishing boats there to represent all of these fishing villages that are dotted around the Scottish coast.
Into the Parliament and see our lawmakers and parliamentarians at work. We call it our transparent Scottish Parliament. Sadly it's closed and it hasn't reopened after lockdown, and we've got no idea when it's going to reopen.
onto one of the 5 great bridges that I've been talking about as we've been coming around the tour. We're going to go onto the South Bridge, built as the grand entrance to Edinburgh. Settlements out in the south of the town that, as they were across the valley, did not pay any taxes. So here we are. This is the Great South Bridge. It doesn't look very much like a bridge, so you have to trust me here. Underneath our wheels there are 19 giant stone arches.
We're going to left South Bridge here. We're going to take a right onto Chamber Street. We're take a right onto Chamber Street and heading for stop number 7.
We first opened this doors way back in 1866, and it is just the most wonderful museum. You do need to book in advance, however, in order to get into the museum. No, you need to go onto the museum website and get a ticket slot. But I was looking the other day, and there are tickets. You can get same-day tickets now. Really from the 13th century, Cowgate. Of course, we crossed Cowgate when we crossed the South Bridge. And Cowgate will take us into the medieval marketplace of the Grass Market, stop number 8.
Can you pull in a stop line then, please, Lewis? Yeah, so but there are a few cafes that are still open. You got a
And
fine
that's the
view of
back of
Edinburgh
the
Castle up
Edinburgh
to your right
Castle.
hand side. And probably the best view of the castle. Thanks, Lewis. I'm just coming
That's the
downstairs.
Edinburgh Castle.
We're taking a right here, we're heading back around towards Edinburgh Castle and up into the Royal Mile. And this building here, this is it's a 20th century building. It's built in a brutalist style, and it's a good example of how Edinburgh doesn't just favour really old buildings, because this building here is now a listed building, which means it's protected from demolition. I think it's fair to say it's divided opinion as to whether it should be listed or not. It was built on the site of an old tannery where we made leather, and it's where the 19th century serial numbers Burton here once lived, once in a lodging house over here.
We're passing. And you'll see on the left hand side, you'll see the great vault of Castle Rock. The rock itself is a plug of an ancient volcano, or a volcanic vent anyway. The main volcano, of course, was Arthur's Seat that we've already passed. And this was a volcanic vent. And the rock is very hard, of course, it's called basalt. And this is the great rock that resisted the ice of the last ice age. And we think there's been a settlement up on the top of the castle rock here since at least the Bronze Age. That's the very first year it's ever been cancelled. Scotch whisky experience here on the left hand side, the church here on the left hand side. This is where the Edinburgh festivals are administered from. It's run from here. And of course the church has been, the whole thing's been closed all year because the Edinburgh festival's been cancelled. And this is coming out to stop number 10. So this is the stop for Edinburgh Castle and for the top of the Royal Mile.
Oh, so
And, if you get up here, you probably just want to keep your seats until Lewis has just brought the bus in town. You can walk in and out of all these little alleyways that we call closes. Now close is simply short for the words enclosure, and because in ancient times all these wee alleyways or closes they'd be gated at either end. This marks.
And it was still flooded in the 18th century, just by this time it's a stinking lake. So the Great Northern Loch was drained, and the bridge built across the valley, which was the first North Bridge built in 1763. And so the stage was set for the building of the new town, but before they could do that, they first had to design the new town. And there's that windswept hillside on your right hand side. People would stand here and look across the North Loch onto what was then a windswept hillside to the north, which was basically in the middle of nowhere. And that was going to be the site of Edinburgh's new town. But before they could build the new town, he was only 27 when this competition entry won. And Craig wanted his new town to be completely unlike the old town of Edinburgh. He wanted it to be straight and white and open and clean and airy and symmetrical. Everything that the old higgledy-piggledy, hoppy-downy, twisty-turny old town was not. So Craig designed a grid. He designed 3 great streets running from east to west. So that's from right to left. And 7 cross streets running from south to north to create this
The
technical.
bridge of the old town and come across the
So welcome to James Craig's New Town. As we turn left here onto the principal street of the New Town, George Street. And in fact, when the New Town was built, there was only one grand building planned, and this was this building on the left-hand side here. This is the Assembly Rooms, built in 1792, just in time for the Caledonian Hunt Ball of that year. But of course, as the New Town took shape and as people moved into the New Town, commerce quickly followed. So the shops moved in, banks moved in, travel agents' offices, all that kind of thing. They took one look at these rather small Georgian townhouses.
Like you see the original Georgian townhouses here. And then you see suddenly they just stop. And then you see this big Georgian building with these big columns. And then the Georgian houses start again. So that's what happened over the centuries. And so when we come along George Street today, we see a mix of architectural styles. We see Georgian obviously, but we also see Victorian and Edwardian and indeed early and late 20th century buildings. Like the building on the right is a Victorian bank. Really got no place in the old time, although I find evidence online, of course. So as you cross Castle Street, nice view of the castle building on the left-hand side. As the New Town progressed, it was started from the east end of town and worked its way west in the direction that we're travelling in. And you remember that Craig had planned 2 squares. And by the time they got to this end of town, and as we come into Charlotte Square, this is stop number 12 on the map. So this is the last stop before we return home to the square. The gardens on the right hand side are called Charlotte Square Gardens. They're private gardens. In fact, you'll find that most of the New Town gardens are private. So to get a key to get into those gardens, you need an address, a house in Charlotte Square. Unless you come back next August, of course, because that's where the end of the big festival puts its tents and marquees. So come.
you're getting for free. And otherwise you get a discount on your bus ticket. Now as we leave,
This is remembered by this fine monument. As we come along Queen Street here, now aside from this hotel thing here, now Queen Street, lovely Queen Street, still pretty much as it was when it was first constructed at the end of the 18th century, with its Georgian houses with their 3 floors, attics and basements. Aside from a few kind of shop fronts here and there, still largely intact, still original Georgian buildings. These painted porticos and entrances, the last one.
he was a great pioneer of the use of chloroform as an anesthetic, especially for childbirth. There's a nice view, by the way, on the left-hand side here as we come around the bend. That's a view looking north, due north, right across the river. We're coming across George Street. We're going to go right across George Street this time. So on your right, you see back along to Charlotte Square, where we've come from. The statue.
Thanks for watching my videos. Please remember to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel and leave your comment down below, and also like this video. And guys, Edinburgh is so beautiful. I couldn't even upload all the videos, so I'm going to do a part 2. So don't forget to watch my channel, and then you could find that one. Edinburgh is so beautiful. But hey, anyway, I hope you visit there one day. Till then, take care. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.